Hey guys, welcome back. We have a very special guest with us today.
Yes, we do.
Our baby girl. I know you guys have been waiting so patiently to finally meet her. And so have we. We've been waiting 9 long months.
Technically 10.
Yeah, it's like technically 10. And she was a little bit late. I think she was like 4 days late. Right? It was like
4 or 5.
I think it was like 40 weeks plus 4 days.
Okay.
I don't know. Honestly, like,
You probably know better than I do. You're probably tracking the days.
I know, I was like day 2, day 3, when he coming out. But we're just so excited, and we're finally gonna tell you her name, because I know everyone's excited to meet her, but also her name, which it's the best name ever. I picked it, so I'm biased.
It's a very cool name.
It's actually behind us on the wall, but I don't think you can see it. I'll give you a little hint. If you guys, I'm gonna give you some hints. Pause the video, comment down below what you think it is. It starts with an S. You give another hint.
It's a herb.
And it's 1 syllable. Leave a comment. What do you think? Drum roll. Her official name is Sage.
Sage.
Actually, her full name is Sage Chloe, after my younger sister Chloe, who's behind the camera. Gonsalves, and she is the sweetest little angel. We're just so in love. Like, she's been such a sweet girl.
She's been good. She's been good for the first week.
I know. I feel like every week is kind of like you don't know what, like, they're just changing so much.
Yeah, I think so. But so far it's been pretty good. I mean, like any newborn, you get your hour and a half that she's like sleeping, and then she wakes up to feed, and then an hour and a half. Sometimes like I think the longest is like a 2.5 hour stretch.
Yeah.
Maybe a 3. Maybe I had a 3 once.
Can you see the bags under our eyes?
Like 2.5 over at night, and then a 3 once during the day. Because like if I would rock her a little bit when she starts to stir, she would drift back off into sleep.
Matt's the baby whisperer. He can get her asleep for the longest time so that mom can go take a nap, because I've been doing like the night shifts.
Yeah.
We learned quickly, pretty soon, that there's no point of us both being zombies throughout the night. Like, Matt can't breastfeed.
I can't. Tried.
There's no milk in these jugs.
Just muscles.
Yeah. And so basically, and I want Matt to feel refreshed during the day so he can take her, deal
Get
with
stuff done.
around the house, especially while I've been recovering.
Make food and all that.
Take Miss Cashew for a walk, all that stuff. And then I've been taking like 2 naps a day because I'm up all night with her. And like Matt said, like, she'll sleep for maybe like 45 to an hour and a half at a time if she's not fussy. But she's like such a good eater. So fingers crossed, like, that stays. But I guess like for stats, do you want to say what she was born at, day, all that stuff?
Born November 8th. 2020 at 1:26 a.m. She was born 7.18.
Yeah.
Right? Pounds? 7.18 pounds.
But today she's been drinking so much milk.
She feels heavy.
Yeah, she's heavier today. But yeah, that's when she was born. So she's officially a November Scorpio little girl. So wish us luck. And
I don't really believe that stuff. I think she'll just be a really good kid.
I know, I'm a Libra and I definitely have some fire to me. So I was a crazy child as well. So hopefully she's more like her daddy and not like her mommy when I was little.
Yeah.
So for some background on her name, in case you're wondering, I actually thought of the name Sage a month before I was even pregnant with her. I started one day thinking, we knew we wanted to have kids, and I started thinking, I probably should start writing down names that I like. So I just like opened a new notepad on my phone, and actually it's so weird. The first name happened to be a girl name. well, I mean, I guess Sage can be either or, but like happened to be Sage. I wrote down, I thought, and it wasn't even like I saw it somewhere, it just came to me in a dream. And I just thought, I really like that name. It's so cute. And I really resonated with it. Like Sage means like wisdom, and I love that it's a living thing. And I just, yeah, everything about it, I really resonated with.
Yeah.
And so I wrote down that name, and then I wrote down some other names and some boy names. And obviously at that time I wasn't pregnant. I didn't know, or even when I was pregnant, we didn't know if it was a boy or girl. But then once I was pregnant, I've talked about this already, but I was so sure it was a girl and that her name would be Sage, that to the point that I would talk to her in my first trimester and refer to her as Sage. And then when I eventually decided to tell Matt about the name I liked, it took me a bit because I was so like in love with this name. It would just like break my heart if he was like, not my favorite, you know? So I told him, we were driving somewhere and I mentioned the name to him and he's like, what'd you say?
I don't remember now. I think I just said like, oh yeah, it's a cool name. I like it.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, I like that.
Unique.
It's short, it's simple, and yeah,
It's a cute name.
and I don't really hear it anywhere. Although, funny enough, this year, sage green has been like the trending color in fashion, and like even like paint colors for homes. Like I just see sage everywhere, and so it's kind of funny that that's really popped up. But yeah, that's kind of how I came up with her name. It was just, like I said, I didn't see it anywhere, it just kind of popped up, and then I really resonated with it, and it's stuck, and it's officially her name, Little Miss Baby Sage.
Yep.
It's been so hard not to ruin the surprise and tell you guys, and just referring to her as Baby Acorn.
Oh yeah.
It's been so hard.
Name was Acorn.
Yeah, her name is not Acorn, guys.
No.
And you guys can let us know down below. Do you guys think she looks more like her mommy or her daddy? She came out of me and I'm like, who is this little blondie? I don't even know. She has like blonde peach fuzz all over her, and she's just
reddish, strawberry, blondish hair.
Yeah, she's so blonde. Like even her eyebrows are blonde, and so I don't know. And then we don't really know what the color of her eyes will be. I think it takes a couple months for that to kind of show up. Right now they're just kind of like a blue gray, which is normal.
Shark eyes.
Yeah, we call her shark eyes because she just like darts around. Yeah.
Just stares around. Yeah.
But she's the sweetest, and I mean, we're biased, but she's the cutest little girl and we love her. Okay, there's so much to update you guys. So we have now had her in our lives outside my stomach. Because it's funny when Matt says like, she's been alive for this many days. I'm like, well, actually she's been alive for a long time. Just what they call on the earth side.
Yeah. I guess it depends on what you believe to be alive, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
She's been born for for a week.
Born out in the world.
In the world for, I guess, like 8, what's today? Today's Monday. 8 days.
8 days.
Yeah. So crazy. I feel like our life has changed so much in this last week. I can't believe I was pushing her out like just over a week ago.
I know.
It just seems like it just seems like the craziest time. But yeah, the last week, I feel like our life just changed overnight. I feel like we've been adjusting really well. I'm so grateful to have Matt home. He's on pat leave right now. So it's been amazing I can't even imagine doing.
So all the people out there who do it by themselves or their partner works.
You're a rock star.
Good for you, because it's difficult with 2 of us home full time.
Yeah.
You know, I find.
Oh, for sure. I don't know how I would do it by myself. So that's been really great. And we've just been kind of like I feel like we're always good at like teamwork with certain things, whether it's like the business or relationship wise. So with like parenthood, I feel like we've just been super like open with communication, how we're feeling, just supporting each other when we can. Obviously, like I've been, I feel like, and I was saying this in a live stream the other day, I feel like I can only talk for like women, like my point of view. I just feel like, yes, the dads or the partners go through a lot emotionally and physically as well too, but it's a lot. The mom who is birthing the child, like you go from being like this pregnancy journey, which is a lot, and then you're birthing the child, then you're dealing with postpartum, breastfeeding if you choose to do that and you're able to, and then also like having a newborn.
Your body healing.
Yeah, there's just a lot. So I've just been really grateful. Like Matt's been like the best support partner, and no, you like actually have though. Yeah, it's made the transition a lot easier for me, and I feel like I've been able to kind of like bounce back to my normal self, like feeling like me, you know?
Yeah.
Because we've been able to like split up things and make sure we're both feeling supported.
There's a lot of aspects about you that seem like as if you didn't just have a baby. So it's like, whoa. I mean, obviously, not everything, but there's a lot of things that it's like, wow, you just had a baby a week ago, yet it'd be hard to tell.
I've been doing really good. I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about like postpartum. So I can dedicate like a whole like day in my life vlog to that if you guys would like to see that. Leave me comments down below, like what if there's any questions you have about, you know, newborn life. Like we're not experts, but like we can just tell you from our own personal experience so far. But also if there's any videos you'd like us to film, please leave those suggestions down below. I'm very open and honest with things, so don't feel like anything's off the table.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you want like a dad point of view, Matt is happy to comment as well.
Sure.
So, because postpartum is a journey too. They call it like the 4th trimester right now. Your hormones are all over the place. So that is like a whole thing on its own. In terms of, I've gotten a lot of questions about like, are we sharing the birth story? Is there a birth vlog coming up? I know that's like a very popular thing in the YouTube world, and it's crazy because it's like such a intimate like part of.
Yeah, it was intense.
Right, like it's just intense is one of the words to describe it. We did record some stuff. I wanted to film, not necessarily to post on YouTube, but just like to document, so like we could watch it after.
Yeah.
You know, because when you're in it, like you're just like, I'm scared to
like watching a horror film.
Gonna keep my eyes closed.
So peeking.
So I told Matt, like, before contractions started, like, I want to film some stuff. Like, even if it feels, like, weird to be filming it, especially depending on how things go, I want to film it, and then we can decide after what we do with it. So I definitely will be doing, like, a birth story video where I sit down and talk to you guys, and then I'll either, like, insert footage from what we filmed that day into that one, or do a separate, like, full-on birth vlog. It really just depends on like how comfortable I feel sharing it, and it was just like a really intense and kind of traumatic experience for both of us. I will say
now that it's behind us.
Now it's like
feels like
a distant memory.
Yeah, it faded quickly.
It really does.
For me, anyways. It's like I remember it, but it's like just seems like ages ago now. It's only a week ago, but it seems like a long time ago.
Yeah, I will definitely, I can definitely talk about that in a future video. And then I know a lot of questions are also going to be about Cashew and how she's been adjusting to her baby sister. We actually filmed their interaction, so that will be coming up too. I filmed everything, guys. She is adjusting so well.
Yeah, she is.
Like
doing very, very well. Took a little bit for her to just kind of, when the screaming or crying would happen, for her to kind of figure out like what the heck is going on. But now, normally she just will like go down to the basement where it's quiet or whatever and just be like, oh, done. Or she'll like, she'll look a little concerned. She'll kind of be like, you know, heads up, and she just wants to make sure she's okay. But a lot of times she's just
curious, like if Matt is like has her in his arms like he does now, she just sometimes will like rest her head like on the other side or on a pillow nearby. She wants to be close to us, and she's very curious, but she's not like all over Sage and like licking her face. And she's a very like chilled dog. She's not aggressive at all. She's so friendly, and she's been around kids before, and she's been around like small newborns before. And she doesn't bark. So
yeah, that's a bonus.
Score. Yeah. She just doesn't like loud noises. So we have the option for her to go downstairs if she wants to, just to have that like time for herself.
Yeah, which is nice. And she does, especially at nighttime when it's like bedtime, if it's loud upstairs. But she would do that before. If we had the TV going that was a bit
surround
loud,
sound or something, she's
would
like,
go downstairs and be like, I'm out. And then she'll come up when it's quiet and sleep on the couch or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
But she's been really, really sweet. And we've just been giving her lots of love, lots of walks and cookies, and just like positive reinforcement, and just not like shouting or raising her voice if she's getting like too close to Sage or something. No. Just keeping it,
trying to keep it normal,
calm, and happy, and chill. So while she's still cozy and sleeping, I want just to give you guys an update on what you can expect this month and for like the rest of 2020. Basically, for the month of November, I did a bunch of pre-filming so that you guys would have regular content, 2 videos a week, while we're just like adjusting to new parenthood life. You know, it's a lot, so please bear with us. But honestly, we have so many awesome videos coming this month. Like, we have the nursery tour, we have a transformation video, like there's just some really big videos that have taken us a long time to work on and put together. So I hope you guys enjoy them. But make sure you're following me on Instagram because I'll be giving live updates there on behind the scenes, what's happening in our real life as well as like work life. And yeah, we're just really taking it easy this month. I'm calling it like a mini mat leave and just working like here and there, but not very much, and just really taking this time to soak up all the baby cuddles and just, you know, I'm spending this time with Matt and just our new growing family. So crazy.
Exciting times.
I know. And then also for December, probably going to be a lot of family content. I think are going to do Vlogmas, but kind of like filming a little bit each day, and then kind of rounding that up into a Friday vlog. So that's what you can expect. And I'm so excited for Christmas. We're actually decorating this week, and it's just gonna be such a cozy time. Christmas is my favorite time of the year, and it's so cool that we have a little baby to make it extra special. And then for January, you can kind of expect like regular health recipes and all that type of content. So don't worry, this channel isn't gonna turn into like a full-on mommy family channel. There will be, you know, recipes and health and fitness videos coming in the new year. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, if you have any like video recommendations and stuff, leave them down below. And also what's super exciting is while Matt has been away on pet leave, he actually started his own YouTube channel.
Yes, I did.
And he's already, you have how many videos now? Like 4?
4 or 5, yeah. 4 or 5.
Yeah, and by the time actually this video goes up, you can see we did a little collab on the last one.
Yeah.
We did
Q&A.
like a couples Q&A where we talked about
business, working together as couples, real estate, entrepreneurship, all that fun stuff.
Making money online.
We had two parts, I think.
Yeah, we really like told it as it is. Like we asked you guys questions on Instagram, and you guys had some really great ones. So we just had a really like organic, real conversation.
Yeah, it was nice.
So you guys, I'll link that down below. Subscribe to his channel for all of like that side of our lives that we don't really talk about on here, but it's a huge part of our lives. Definitely check out Matt's channel and follow him on Instagram for all the daddy content behind the scenes. You're like an Instagram dad now. Like every time I see him, he's like taking photos of Sage on his phone. Your phone is
post any though,
yeah, his phone is just filled with Sage photos. It's the cutest.
Funny. Especially when they make funny faces.
Yeah, that's that's exactly what she does.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it, guys. I'm trying to think. Do we miss anything? Oh, my mom's calling me. She's been calling me for the last hour. But we're just in like the newborn bubble, as they call it. And we're just so happy and grateful for this little girl in our lives.
Yes, we are.
She's a lot of work, but she's worth it.
So far she's been really good.
Aww. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching and just supporting us and sending all your love and wishes in our videos and in Instagram and stuff. Like, we read every single one, even if I don't get to responding. Just know that I'm probably reading your comment in the middle of the night while breastfeeding Sage because we've been having all-night slumber parties. It's just sometimes hard to text back while I got a baby in one arm. So
yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, and we will see you on Friday for another video.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. You're probably going to see me pregnant in the next one. So get ready for more pregnant Nikole in future videos. Bye, guys. Mwah. Mwah.